They're told to queue, but many lack the strength. And we see a man in green scrubs trying to help them. Sweat-stained and frenetic, he treats them all. The children brought to a plastic cabin on the site. Over the course of an hour, 7 infants are admitted to this ad hoc A&E. And he thought they'd probably be okay. His name is Franco Galato, a registered nurse, and we found him at the island's hospital. Mr. Galato said his experience of war has prepared patients over the past week, including this group from Mali in West Africa. The children are suffering from fever and dehydration, and they'll be transferred to the Italian mainland.
They were quite ill, and we don't have a children's ward on the island. Really, we are just an emergency room.
The island's hospital is dealing with a continuous medical emergency. The staff work day and night, and the local residents, well, they have to wait. 100 people have just landed at the main dock in the port. They call them boats, but they don't warrant the name. They're tubs made from scrap metal with dozens of people crammed on board, and they've been used to transport thousands of migrants over the past 5 days. Tranquil seas have led to the island of Lampedusa, Italy's most southerly point, and the people who run this country are unhappy. The Italian Prime Minister calls these queues unsustainable. Her deputy says it's an act of war. But these migrants from Africa and the Middle East call it survival. I think 200 perhaps, maybe more, new arrivals who have come here this morning. And there is a multitude of emotions on display. Many look relieved and some look absolutely exhausted. The journey has clearly robbed them of all of their strength. The sound of distressed infants filled the dockside air, and we counted 7 being taken to this cabin for treatment, including 1 newborn. How are the children, sir?
Come sta il bambino?
However, the authorities say 2 children have died over the past few days. It is clear that the Italian government is struggling. We took the road to the island's reception center, where migrants are given accommodation, and we found hundreds of people trying to get out.
The situation is very bad here. We migrate from Syria to Egypt, to Libya, and we go out in the sea. We see the death in the sea. Where is the humanity?
What are conditions like in the camp?
It's very bad in the camp. Very bad in the camp.
It's total chaos here. Let's go this way. Hundreds of people here. We think the authorities are trying to transfer them to a ship that will take them to the mainland, and you can see they're desperate, absolutely desperate to go. This center has room for 400 people, but there are close to 3,000 housed here now, with little food and no facilities. Security here has completely broken down. The Italians say they won't bear the burden of migration to Europe, and the result looks like mass disorder. John Sparks, Sky News on Lampedusa.